In this video, we will start out with the findings of David-Reich, ancient DNA. It's quite shocking because there's a total replacement, at least of the Y-DNA part, uh, from the natives, uh, and they are replaced, 90% replacement, by R1b, which is also, for instance, the bell beaker culture, most probably the Celts as well, but that's later. But there's a lot of other groups that are R1b. For instance, the grooved ware culture, which is older than the bell beaker culture. So the grooved ware culture is certainly from before 4500, and bell beaker, that's in fact what you see here, is after 4,300 years ago. And Stonehenge was built by these people, and they will be replaced. They are not here anymore. That's why he took advantage and could put a photo. They are replaced. Without this photo, it would look like this blue is replaced by this red, and the red is again R1b, and R1b plus this additional mutation. And R1b in this blue R1b, so in this case there was R1b before, but it's replaced. It was R1b without this mutation, and it's replaced. This is not the case in Britain. There was no R1b in in this research in this research. So we claim that what you will learn in these few videos will be very shocking for you, because we will end up with this, and this is related to out of Africa. Uh, it doesn't appear, it's Africa. It's A, B, E, D, O are supposed to be African, and this is supposed to be out of Africa, Africa, out of Africa. But you will see there is no R. The R is the dominant haplogroup amongst modern humans. There's no R. The second dominant group amongst modern humans is O. O. It's China, East Asia, Southeast Asia. And it's also Q. The Native Americans are Q. And they're not here. And you will see well, what we will show, and you can conclude for yourself. But you see something weird is going on, and we also will show that DE is not African. And in other videos, not in this series, we will show that B is not African, and that A is in fact insignificant. For instance, the Sun people are more or less without 100,000 people living in extreme conditions, like desert, and only 50% of them is A. So we're talking about 50,000 people. And out of Africa is suppose that they conquered the world, but they are hardly surviving in Africa. There's 50,000 of them, and that while Q, I'm not sure I have Q open. I don't have Q open, so I will use R. You see, R is spread all over the world, 60 to 100%. So the A is of the Sun is somewhere here, 100,000, only 50% is haplogroup A, the supposed first haplogroup. And in the case of R, which is the dominant haplogroup in the world, it is 60 to 100%. You see it's in all continents. This is North, South America, Eurasia, um, Australia, and even Africa. And this area with R is larger and will involve much more people than the haplogroup A, the so-called first African haplogroup from which we supposedly all descend. So what you will see in a few videos most probably will be shocking uh, for you. Okay,